All right, so let's not forget, man, the end is already written from the beginning. All right, all these injustices and the twisting of lies and pointing the finger at the accuser of their brethren, all these things is written, man. It's already there for us. All right, we just gotta continue to pay attention to the scripts and to be all right there, man. People always say make it make sense. The scriptures has already made it make sense, man. All right. Just got to stay tuned in. All right. This is Revelation 18th chapter. We're going to run it from the top, man. We're going to run that all the way to verse 8 and just reading the judgment there for us. All right. You can see how much sense the judgment that is going to come down. It makes perfect sense, man. All right. This is why it talks about those that love not their lives unto death, man, but overcame him by the testimony of the Lamb, man. All right, by the blood of the Lamb, man. The testimony and by the blood of the Lamb, man. All right, holding fast to the testimony that our forefathers testified of this prophecy, man. All right, and how we cry for justice, and it's like what's the word? Justice and judgment. It's like it was a tongue twister with two J's, man. We crying for justice and judgment, man. Or Revelations 18 at the top, it says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the habitations of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. This is, the judgment of America, man. This place that is soon slated to be, most desolate, man. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, this is that place. This place has been a money-making machine for the nations, man. That's why it says they shall howl when they see the smoke going up, man. All right, these things are already slated to happen, man. See? It's like a script of a movie. The script is already done, bro. Ain't no giving it back to the Heavenly Father and have him edit it. No, ain't no none of that. All right, and it says, verse 4. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people. And this is the twofold. Like the scriptures tell you, I think that's in Job, I believe the 4th chapter, where it says some scriptures are twofold, threefold, even maybe fourfold, man. All right. So come out of her, my people. That remnant has already removed themselves out of, like we talked about, not loving their lives unto death, man. Seeing that this place is not a rest, we have no continuous city. We don't have borders, and we don't have anything. We don't have anything, man, but our hope in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what we have, and the fear of our power. That's what we have. All right. So you have to remove yourself out of this place. You got to see it as a matrix, man. And you see the matrix in the movie. They actually left the matrix and came back. So we just come here and do our duties, but mentally we have checked out, man. All right. It says, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. See, and that's this place has to pay the piper eventually, man. All right, so those are remnants is going to hear those words, like it says, come up hither in the New Testament as well, man. All right, so and be not partakers with the things that's going to happen here, man. It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be something you don't want to be partaker with, man. All right, that's why you're gonna be blessed to hear those words. Hey, come out of here, my people, man. All right, that you be not partakers, and people and bros and the sisters out there, the children that are able to come on out of here. They're gonna be extremely grateful to hear those words, man. Why? Because for her sins have reached into heaven, and the Most High has remembered her iniquities. They known for whitewashing and controlling narratives and stuff like that. They ain't gonna work with the Almighty, man. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And that her is it's talking about America, but America is a people before it's a place as well. Just like Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, man. And we have to reward her and double according to her works, because this is how we've been rewarded. Being hung and nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? So much labor and that you fall asleep, hoping that a chariot come and beam you out. This is You know what? Let me keep reading. It says, according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Because we have received so much torment and sorrow, man, in this place, man, that you have to, it's going to be only right to give them the same torment and sorrow that they're giving us, man. All right. It says a double. See, it says, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. So this is not really America talking like, oh, I'm a queen. No, it's the people of America that runs this place talk like that, and all you people of this nation, man, y'all think the same, man. Y'all do think that ain't no sorrow gonna come to you. I know that's how y'all think. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord who judgeth her. See? So, they like, oh, we getting away with everything. These people ain't got no power. They can't judge me. But what? Strong is the Lord who judgeth her. Your iniquities has reached up into heavens, man. All right, and the books are open, man. All right, so this is what gives us a comfort at the end of the day, man, because these people think they're gonna march off into sunset. They're gonna have a vigil for dude and the things that happen to us. Who cares? Just who cares, man. All right, but the Almighty cares. Let's never forget that, man. I'll leave it at that. Lord willing, I'm able to continue to push. Until next time, shalom.